So we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to do a little unboxing of the Drone World Phantom 4, DJI Phantom 4 Executive Kit. I'm not going to make people sit through the Russian nesting doll unboxing where you unbox things out of their 3 or 4 boxes and I talk about how neat all that is. The other thing is I'm trying to, do a nice review here, and I have, let's say, big shoes to fill with Gary, who does the series Out of the Shed, but we'll see how this goes. Anyway, I just received this in the mail today, and let me just say, just in time for Father's Day. Know anybody out there that needs a gift of a lifetime? This might be it. First of all, we noticed that this Phantom 4 Executive Kit comes in a nice Nanook 950 case. This is a very nice case. It's got wheels, it's got a handle, it slices, it dices, it does so much more. And we'll just jump right on in to the action here. See, we got a nice, looks like watertight seal. I don't know if it's waterproof, but it definitely looks water resistant. Delving right into the contents of the box, looks like we have the drone aviator hood for the iPhone 6. I use the Samsung, but I'm sure it will work. That's not my shade of nail polish. We also have a nice Drone World with their logo, trademarked even, strapped for the case. That's pretty handy for, running through airports. Let's see here. Ooh, what's this? Looks like we have a little drone here. Let's see, we got some propellers and a charging cable. Whoa! Don't want to break anything before we even get rolling. But it looks like this is one of those unregistered varieties here. You can fly in airports out at the end of the runway. Just kidding. Instructions for that? We don't need no instructions. Let's see. Looks like we have like a charge bank, which is pretty handy out in the field if you're going to be out there all day and you need a little extra power. That's a nice feature. And it's got beautiful LED lights. Next strap for the radio. A bag of propellers. I'm sure they're all balanced from the factory. Don't even have to worry about that anymore. And a nice carry bag, emblazoned with the DJI logo. We got that. Looks like we got some filters and lenses here, polarized, and variable neutral density filter. That's waterproof too, that's nice. Good accessory depending upon where you're at. And we've got the DJI Phantom 4 installed with one of the intelligent flight batteries. The nice thing about this guy here is it has their little obstacle avoidance system, which I've gotten to fly one of these with the class that I do, but I didn't really get to ring it out. It wasn't mine. I just got to fly it around a little bit, but I'm really kind of looking forward to flying this around. I do hear that it has some issues with the sensors. If you're flying directly into the sun, it gets a little confused. We will see how that works. It also has the sensors, senses the ground for indoor flight, no GPS. That's pretty interesting too. We'll check that out. One thing I did notice on my first look at the Phantom 4 is the way the gimbal now is held on by 2 points, which to me makes a lot more sense, a little bit more stable, a little bit more robust, like that. The other thing that I like, besides these new batteries are pretty darn beefy. They're also supposed to give you a little bit more flight time. Very nice. I do like how that clicks on to into the body of the aircraft. You can obviously tell that the design of the DJI products is getting a lot better than consumer-wise. I mean, they've always been good and kind of leading the way with the design, but this is very nice. Looks very, very polished design. Things are improving and getting a lot better. One of those improvements also is the way that the props mount on here. We can see we have a situation where it's kind of a click on quick prop adapter, as opposed to the old style here with a little bit you know, the screw-on affair, you know, which wasn't bad. That worked pretty darn good. But you know, if this system is anything like the new system on the Inspire X5, really superior way to mount your propellers. I'm going to do a comparison on the Inspires, but not today. Okay, so what else do we have in the box? We have the charger. Interesting charge plug. I'm sure that's a one-way affair, so we don't want to have any problems with the lithium batteries. Also the wall plug, very handy if one wants to charge the batteries. This kit comes with 3 batteries, which is pretty sweet. Really, the other thing I'm finding out with the class, you need several batteries. If you're going to go out and you're really going to do a shoot and try and get something, it is hard to line up your shot, get your shot in a limited amount of time. The other thing is you might want to rehearse your shot 1 or 2 times before you actually try and get the video you want. 3 batteries is kind of a minimum in my book. Let's see, what else do we have in here? This is a very complete kit. I mean, they got a lot of stuff in here. Okay, well, we've got for the Android, looks like we've got for the Lightning, we have a little extension there. We also have, okay, this is nice. They've included a card reader and a card that's actually fast enough to record 4K on, which is pretty nice. And it's 64 instead of like 16. It's what you usually get. 16 fills up pretty dang fast when you're shooting the old 4K. Okay, the Intelligent Flight Battery instructions, 3 sets, 4 sets. And that's handy, you know. You might want to read those, understand the ramifications of poor care of the lithium battery. We got DJI Care. This is something new that DJI came up with. I think it's a good idea, especially for newbies. Could probably make your day a lot better. We got the instructions. Everyone should read and understand the instructions. I always say that all the time. Read and understand the instructions. We also have in the packet the Know Before You Fly postcard, which is a good thing, although I was just on their Twitter site and not a lot of, let's say, followers over there, which is kind of surprising because you have all these heavy hitters hawking this deal. I don't know. We'll have to watch that and see how that progresses. It's been going for a while, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, good to have these. You know what else would be handy is a checklist. Might be nice. And a logbook. But the thing that really makes this kit different is that it has the proprietary Drone World long-range antenna. And you'll notice that the configuration looks a little bit different from the standard DJI antennas on there. A little bit different. Now, I will say that I have had pretty good luck with the video with the standard configuration. However, I will say that with my Inspire, I do have a dropout with the camera controller. DJI has kind of a archaic name for theirs. I've upgraded it to something that's a little bit more PC, grad student. And I have had a little dropout with the camera radio. And there are some different settings. You could look into that and whatever else. But this is supposed to be a solution for that. Of course, they only have one radio with the Phantom 4. I'm really looking forward to putting this through its paces and seeing what the long distance means. Long distance is subjective. To different people means different things. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to checking out, like I said, the software and also their obstacle avoidance software. So that's pretty much it for part one. I got a nice 3-day weekend. I'm going to go out and put this through its paces, and we'll go from there.